Howdy, and welcome to the channel. And today we're gonna be fixing the major issue that I have with this Icon from Harbor Freight shop seat. So anybody who has one of these knows that it actually has a really serious problem rolling across the ground. I don't like the wheels that are on here, and this thing has actually dumped me out on the ground a couple of times. Most of the time I can catch myself, but a couple of times I've actually bit it. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this. So in order to pull the casters off of the bottom, you can grab a 5mm Allen, but that's not actually what these are. These are Torx. So you're gonna need a T30, but you can get by with a 5mm if that's all that you have. So we're gonna use all Harbor Freight tools to do this. I just thought it would be a whole lot of fun. Got my Harbor Freight swag on. Let's go ahead and get into this real quick. I'm just gonna grab the T30 and I'm gonna open up this little Icon kit here. I really love this thing. It has a 1/4-inch ratchet, and this thing can hold your 1/4-inch bits. So you can just take a bit and slide it in there, and it has an extension handle here, or you can flip this around and actually put it in here and use it as an extension here. So it's really well thought out and well designed, and that's why I love this little kit. So we just grab the T30, come over to it. And right now I'm just trying to break them loose so that I can use the Hercules drill to back them up the rest of the way. Let me get my hammer here. So now that we have them broken loose, we're gonna go ahead and put this into the drill. Should be able to hold it by hand. If not, I'll grab a wrench to hold the base here. Now you will notice that there's a big difference in the two different casters that I have. The casters that come with it have this weird rubber compound that's on the outside of it. They did not harden up very well over time, and that actually causes us problems whenever we're trying to roll across the concrete. This is a much harder plastic. It doesn't give, but you'll also see the diameter of the wheels is significantly greater. That should allow you to actually roll over bigger stuff. It is going to elevate you a little bit higher in the air. The other thing I like about it is this kit, each caster actually has a lock mechanism on each individual one. So if you need to lock your stool some position, you don't have to find the wheel that has a lock on it. Not that any of these were locking casters, none of them were, but this now has the ability to lock on any of them. So with the kit of the casters, you're given 4 flat washers and 4 14mm nylock nuts. You can use these on certain caster sets or certain systems that you're trying to put these casters on, and it would work perfectly fine. However, the nice thing about this particular kit is these adapters that are on the shop stool already simply thread onto it. So we're gonna be reusing these, and the length of these is exactly what you need to clear the item here. And we're just going to start threading in our nut there. And there we go. So now what we can do is we can grab our little wrench that's provided with the kit, hold on to the nut at the bottom, and we're gonna take our Hercules drill. There we go. I don't want to go too tight just yet because I need to make sure everything else aligns here with all of the other ones, but I just wanted to get it down and pretty close. This is still able to move. You can see at the top, I've not crushed anything yet. So as you can see on that last caster, it squished my hand, and I don't want to have that happen again. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this little wrench and put it into a 12mm Pittsburgh socket. I'm going to use this Pittsburgh extension, and that's going to give me an actual real handle on this. So I now have the wheels completely swapped out, and I'm just giving it a quick roll on the ground. This is so much easier to roll compared to the old wheels. Those old wheels, if you remember, I had my feet lightly planted, but I was not able to just lightly drag my feet and pull myself. It would always slip my feet, and it doesn't do that anymore.
Flashback.
If I just plant my feet down, I can't even pull. You see I'm moving a little bit, but I'm not moving enough. If I do the same thing with this one, Very easy.
Many months later.
These are so much better rolling casters. And again, if I need to lock it down, I can do one wheel and it locks it for me. Now, with the bigger diameter, we should be able to roll over things like this a little bit easier. So let's see. That's not a problem at all. I feel it, but that's about all. There's no stop there. It doesn't cause the stool to tip, which a height like that before with those other wheels would actually cause me to tip. So these are a lot better. Harbor Freight needs to actually sell an upgrade kit like this for these Icon shop stools. But until they do, I'm gonna have the link in the description below for these that I purchased, so you know which one you need to get. I really like them. I love that the diameter of the bolt that came up and through is the exact same diameter as to what was here. So everything went on extremely smooth and had no problem. I really like them. That is a so much better rolling experience with this. Now I'm actually gonna be grabbing this shop stool. This was so bad before, it kind of sat in the corner and we only used it if we were going to be stationary. Now I will actually use it to put things on my lap and move here and there within the shop whenever I need something like this. Hey, we're trying really hard to hit 5,000 subscribers here at TDK Homeworld. And what we're gonna do, whenever we hit that 5,000 subscriber mark, we're gonna be giving this away to one of our subscribers here in the States. I'm gonna have to keep it to the States right now. Hopefully in the future, we can open it up to others. I know that's a bummer, but unfortunately that's where we're at. So make sure that you're subscribed, because once we hit 5,000, that's when we're gonna find who's the lucky winner. We'll get this shipped out to you. These things are amazing. We absolutely love having this thing. We use it all the time out in our shop. It works really good underneath the vehicles. If you haven't seen it, check out the link in the description, because I actually have a full video on this and I think you'll be surprised just how nice it is. If you have any questions or comments about this upgrade, please leave it in the comments below. We love hearing from everybody from around the world. It's really amazing seeing great comments like this one. Thank you for leaving that comment, and thank you for watching.